Alright guys, so today I think we're on chapter 11, and today we're reading the book of the Sacraments of Initiation. So we're back on chapter 11, and today's topic is going to be kind of just about, very specific things. So it is getting windy, so I need to wrap this up and make it really quick, but it's gonna be at least like about 5 minutes every day. And let's get right into it. So where it says in the Tower of Babel, the chapter says right here 430 years. And right here it's talking about somebody called Aber, and he became the father of Peleg, right? But the thing is, right here, there is certain generations that talk about how long people have lived, right? This is real people back then, though. It's not people right now. It's not people that have you probably seen on the internet. But what I'm saying here is that we used to live as human beings 400 years, right? It says right here 209 years for the birth of Raphor. And we also have another person that has lived over 207 years, and then a person with 119 years, right? This is average people that used to live back then, when there was Noah, there was people like Abraham. And I just think it's a humbling effect, because we now are living from 50 to maybe 75 years, right? That's a average human span, right? But I just want you to understand is that there are people that used to live more than 1,000 years, right? That is more than like around 10 generations, right? But we're gonna move on, and right here I just think most of these chapters are gonna have you realize some certain things about what's really going on, or anything that you're dealing with. So let's get right into the call of Abram, and this is Genesis chapter 12, and we're gonna go from Genesis 12 3 to 4. I will bless those who bless you, and the one who curses you I will curse, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. All right? What this is saying is that there will always be something that God will do. He is all-knowing. He knows what is wrong and what is right. So he will always have a balance in between just your overall doings and actions, right? So now we're going to get into chapter 12 of Genesis, and right here says on verses 11 through 12, it says right here, I know well that you are a woman beautiful in appearance. And then I'm gonna go from verse 11 through 14, and this is all gonna add up right here. So it says right here, I know well that you are a woman beautiful in appearance, and when the Egyptians see you, they will say, this is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will let you live. Say you are my sister, so that it may go well with me because of you, and that my life may be spread on your account. Meaning, what he is saying is that, and this is This is Sarai and Abram, right? Abram is married to Sarai, right? And from here, what he is saying is that if he is the wife of this beautiful woman, they won't spare, the Egyptians won't spare Abram just because that's his husband, right? But then right here in chapter 14 through 17-ish, no, it's from 19. It says right here, but the Lord afflicted Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. So Pharaoh called Abram and said, "What is this you have done to me?" This is when he realized that he lied to the Pharaoh. And so it's, right here says, "Why do you not tell me that she was your wife? Why do you say that she is my sister, so that I took her for my wife? Now then, here's your wife, take her and be gone." So God already knew that this was going to happen, but he let it be, and he still let he still let Abram go from Pharaoh. So meaning Pharaoh was made to let go of Abram because he spared him, right? But the Lord, he knows that there's always good and evil. But Abram didn't mean any harm once he said that his wife is actually his sister. That's what he wanted from Sarai to do, to be like, "Oh, I am his brother," right? But God is all-knowing, y'all. And I think this is a great way to end off this chapter, or this episode, I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for another series of just, looking through the chapter with me and joining along the way. And yeah, today's chapters were focused on 11 through 14. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna have another video coming up soon, and yeah, have a good one.